Yo, what is up, my selective socialites? I know it's been a while, but I know I did kind of make a time on there, but I wanted to put the thumbnail on there. So, yeah, I'm gonna use this. I just use it to put the thumbnail on there. But yeah, let's do it. But before I get into the topic, no, like I haven't been there for a while. I'm currently busy right now. I'm not sure if I will around as much, but I will definitely try to be here if I feel like it. But yeah, I don't know, like hey, if you care, don't. It is what it is. It really don't make much of a difference to me. But I do. I do want to try to do some, but maybe more content coming. I don't know, but other than that, hey, Nick, how you doing? But yeah, right now I'm gonna be trying to be working right now, but maybe I have a vlog coming up. I don't know if I'll do it or not, or just having videos me dance or whatnot, or other content. But I'm doing all right. I'm just chilling. Gonna be going to work in a little bit, but and yeah, I'm probably not gonna be making content probably for this week or maybe a good minute because I'm probably gonna be working constantly. But right now I got time, so go and do it while I still had time to talk about it. But yeah, and the reason why I was even talking about, I really meant to talk about this like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago when I first heard about the movie, and I mean I'm pretty sure the movie everybody the movie well it's not so much this movie, but this movie kind of made me want to talk about like all the other movies, all the other patterns I've been seeing in as far as movies have gone, like this new Emmett Till movie, which I'm I'm gonna think like how many times we gonna see a Black Trump movie? I mean, it's no different from the slave movies. They always gotta show the slave movies. Never showing a slave movie where where black people actually free themselves from the slave masters, which there were slaves slaves doing it, and free men going in to plantations and organizing slave rebellions and actually doing that, but you're not gonna hear that. All you're gonna hear is like, oh yeah, all they want to like put on like, oh, these slaves just did nothing and they just did whatever they were told and nothing. And so white people came and saved them one day during the Civil War. Like, no, that's far from the truth. There were actually a whole group of free black people that were going around these plantations freeing black people. Not only that, but kicking the Continental Army's ass. Yeah, they pretty much was like a headache to General Andrew Jackson. I was about to say George Washington. Andrew Jackson. Hey, what's up, Nas? How you doing, bro? I'm so highlight them and then, but but it's like when I see the Emmett Till movie, it's like it would be one thing if they're not showing them this movie often, but I'm hearing like go, oh, it's great for people to know about this. I'm like, we know about it. The documentary's out. I think it's maybe 2 documentaries out on it. Why are we making this entertainment, especially when we know that the killers are still out of the loose, including the lying bitch that got him killed in the first place, still there like, oh well, I feel repentant now. Oh, you should have been repentant like way long ago. You should go to jail. Should be in jail for perjury, but we know they ain't finna. they don't really do perjury for women like unless it's certain issues. But we know I know how that goes. But yeah, and I remember just like just seeing that. I thought all the dudes gonna be a lot of black people try to say this is something we need to see, and it's like it's too many movies like this where they'll have black people seeming like they're gonna have hope, and they just I mean it's not one particular, but the one I'm talking about is that Emmett Till movie they just brought out. But this is not the first movie like that. It's like way too many movies and TV shows like this where they'll have black people. It be seem like they're fighting for a cause, and or something that probably black people are facing right now, but they want to put it all on the screen just to re-traumatize black people. And I'll give you another example. I'll give you one example of it. That Queen and Slim movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. If you haven't seen it, it's been out for about like maybe like 2 or 3 years. Honestly, I never wanted to go see. Honestly, I never wanted to go see it because I already knew how. Yeah, I never want to see it because I knew in the trailer how this movie was gonna end. But but as but yeah, but as far as that, like you made this whole movie about like this black dude, of course, these like two people that they not had the incident with the officer, they would never seen each other again. But but because like the guy was defending himself against police officers, of course they're chasing them and they're doing this whole find their client thing. Black people getting together like, yeah, they're doing the thing, they're helping us, and they fight against police, and they join together, they riding up, and then it gets towards the end, and it's just like they get killed in, and it's like the craziest. They end up getting killed in the end by the police, and and the craziest thing about it is like when the police were coming, like when they got close to the plane, it's like the police coming, but the police were coming like way, way, way down the road, so they had time to run to the plane and get away. What they do? Oh, we're gonna stand and hold hands together and go down together. I'm like, hey, Corey, how you doing? I ain't say I wasn't even looking at the chat, but it's like, yeah, we're gonna go down together and just gonna get killed. And then the director had the nerve to try to play this bullshit like they're trying to help that they're doing it, that they did it that way for the family victims of the families who've been killed by police. I'm like, that's bullshit. Hey, Sean, how you doing? But and it's just like, dang, how many movies you gonna make like that? And there was like another one. I think it was like Free Ray something. I mean, I think it was on a streaming channel or something. But it's about this black dude who got set up by the police. He just got out. He was trying to do the right thing. He got set up, and he got trapped by police, and I guess he kind of hold himself up in there. They try to get him out. When they finally got him out, no, matter of fact, they didn't really get him out. They got his family out because he had to hide there with his family. They got his wife and son out. They live, but and he had a chance to get out because like the only black dude that was trying to help get him out, was about to get him out, and then he got scared and stayed in and got killed. And I was like, that didn't make no sense. And another one, American Skin. I think I talked about this on my old channel. Was like about I think he was a Marine, and he was just like trying to live his life. His son, talking about, well, his son knew law, he got killed for it. I'm like, well, They're like, I mean, pretty much, they're pretty like kind of movie trying to tell you like not to know about the law, and if you try to take the law in your hands, of course they trying to say this message like you're gonna get killed by the police. So pretty much, his son gets killed by the police, and then he's trying to. So he gets his buddies together. And they set up something where they take over the whole police station to try to get the trial that they never got for their son. And I guess like when they finally seen that he the officer that pulled the trigger. I guess like when they decided like, hey, you take him out. They did. They had like because they had like a trial full of like prisoners that were stationed there to be the jury. It was like, well, they were talking about, oh well, try my peers and all that. And they always try to try to put the message like, oh yeah, well y'all just didn't want to comply and all that shit. And pretty much then, like I guess it's called also was about to die because like that was like his sentence, whatever. And he told his wife and son like, hey, tell goodbye, they crying, big emotional moment. And then once he pulled the trigger, it clicked, and pretty much he was like saying, now that's the fear my son felt. Like he didn't get killed. He said, that's the fear my son felt. Now you know what it's like, dealing with that. And pretty much, he the cabinet changed everything, and he was like, man, he said, and thing about it, the father was just wanted him to realize that he was always gonna go to jail. He was like, okay, well, yeah, and he hadn't killed nobody. He ain't killed no cops, nothing. But then, the cop, say, hey, I'm gonna make sure that you go and make sure everything is safe. I'll tell everybody not to shoot you. And then, of course, as soon as they walk out, even though they had a cop behind them, they still kill them anyway. Because why die? Black man's gotta die. I mean, it's not surprised they made that because they got Spike Lee on it. So I'm like, yeah, Spike Lee gonna make it that way anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't surprised by that. I was like, it didn't make no sense. I was like, he's coming out peacefully. He was unarmed. The officer was right in front of him, telling him, hey, he's not gonna take out anybody. He's unarmed. I got him. The moment he said that should have not been no shot. So that was like the whole point of that was just to show a killing of a black man for entertainment value. I mean, I don't think that was a big movie anyway, but it's just like I'm seeing more of these movies coming out, and I'm just like, why we keep doing this? 'Cause I think it's like a way like to desensitize us from all that type of violence. I think it is. And I'm like I said, I'm not finna watch another slave movie, just like I'm not finna watch another Black Trump movie. If you're not finna show us something that's gonna show us overcoming something, black people overcoming something, I don't even wanna even bother even wasting my time even seeing that movie. If you're not gonna show a slave movie where the slaves are rebelling and have freed themselves, don't show me another slave movie. And if you're not gonna show me a movie about like getting killed and there's no justice behind that, don't show me another one of those movies. I'm good. I don't need to see that for entertainment. We want to talk about that stuff. You just put it in a documentary. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they find a way to get people more attention with the documentary. I don't know what to tell you. But it's just kind of something that's been pissing me off because I'm like, why are we making another movie for entertainment like this? I mean, ain't black people had enough of this? Because it's bullshit when they say like, oh yeah, we're doing this for historical value and historical context. I'm like, that's not the. I mean, if that's the case, you're doing historical context, then just make a documentary. And I mean, from what I've heard about the movie, they don't even really make the movie about Emmett Till. It's about Emmett Till's mother, which I'm like, I mean, I don't get you shouldn't even name it Emmett Till. I mean, well, they didn't name Emmett Till. They put Till, so they didn't say which Till they were doing, but you put the face of the character that's playing Emmett Till. So it's like, yeah, it's I was like that. And I mean, like in like cases like Emmett Till is always something with the white woman. Like anytime you hear about cases where like a black neighborhood been destroyed, it's all because of white women lied and said that she got raped or something like that. They ain't gonna find out they didn't, but that gave them all the ammo they needed to destroy everything they had they love, their whole community. But that's but yeah, I think I'm pretty much done ranting about this. I mean, I know that's not much conversation on it, but that's just something I want to talk about. But yeah, it's just something that's been irritating me for a while. But maybe next topic will probably be a lot more informative. Won't be pissed off by it. But yeah, I wasn't gonna be on here long because I'm about to get ready to go to work. But I'm gonna do my shout outs and then I'm gonna roll out. Shout out to Nikki behind the mic. Shout out to Nuts, the best gamer. Shout out to Queen, aka it's Peaches, and shout out to Shar. So thank y'all for coming through. I hope you have a yeah, thank y'all for coming through. Wholeness is about vibrations, people. And I hope y'all have a great night. See you guys later.